as I say, the situation in Dominica is kind of complicated there because a lot of people don't read up on things they're supposed to read up, you know, like simple things like policy. And an environmental engineer must, must study environmental management and policy. Of course, must. Yeah, so, but out here when you, yeah, from the moment you start talking policy, you're going to get political attacks. Of course. Yeah, so how can policies are basic guidelines, for taking action towards a particular goal. Okay? Right. So with the environment itself, the environment needs policies. Environment needs policies and legislation as well. Okay, so when you start talking policies, they might say you're a little bit too political, eh? Around here. Yeah. Because and I guess it's just misconception of policies. Politics. Misconception of politics and political science and politics and policies. Yeah, so like I said, Dominica. Today you see a lot of countries with with a technocratic setup, governmental setup, right? Unfortunately, in the Commonwealth of Dominica, it's not entirely like that. So you may have people, politicians who run different ministries in Dominica. I'm not making an attack on anybody. I'm just saying what I've been observing. Yeah, who may not have a specific education in the ministry that they are occupying. Okay, right. So when it comes to writing policies and making policies, you may need a group of advisors. You get what I'm saying? Right. So I'm not saying deny anybody of an opportunity, to be a politician. It's also say who, for instance, who runs the Ministry of Health. Okay, right. So you have a committee and you put experts on there. Yeah, but these days you find much more experts becoming politicians and heading the ministry. Okay, right. So I'm like, whoever in Dominica wants to be a politician and run a ministry and gain votes and do their what you call that little thing that the politicians do when they walk around trying to get people to campaign. Yeah, they campaign and whatnot. Okay, but you have a bunch of professionals who you could put in a committee to advise you. Okay, right. And you take the advice. You understand? You take the advice or you don't take it. So but you have people employed in a committee. You understand? That's what I'm saying. My main focus is me being employed. Of course I care about Dominica's environment, but I'm only one person. Okay? And you need a collaborative effort to remediate environmental issues in Dominica, and me alone cannot do it. So my principal focus is on my employment. You understand? And professional development. Rather than sticking my nose in politics. You understand? In Dominica politics. Okay? Right. But if I'm an environmentalist, of course, I will voice my opinion on an environmental policy. Okay? Because that's what the government sent me to study. Okay? So I'm here to give my feedback, which is not weaponry. Okay? It's not weaponry. Yeah, because time you see from anytime you talk any form of policy in Dominica, it's enmity and weaponry. Yeah. And that comes from the misunderstanding of what policy is. Yeah, so that's something I just want to clear so people could put me out of the war. Yeah. Once again, sir, I have a bachelor's degree in environmental engineering.